You're not just scrolling alone, you're part of the market. Loneliness isn't a feeling anymore, it's a business opportunity worth billions. Let me show you how that happened. Think about the last time you paid for something because you want a company, a subscription, a therapy app, a paid community. Those purchases aren't random, they're signals. Companies see those signals and build products around them. Over time, those products add up into an industry. That industry is named the loneliness economy. Picture three people. A retired teacher buys a tablet so an app can remind her to take pills and send her a friendly message. A 20 something in a big city pays for weekly therapy because their friends are busy. A nursing home tests a robot that can sing and hold a conversation for residents who don't get visitors. Different ages, different places, same problem. People want connections, and businesses are selling it. There are three simple reasons this became a business. First, demand shifts into products. When people lack steady social contact, they substitute services, streaming, therapy apps, paid communities, chatbots. Those substitutes are easy to package and sell. Second, health consequences turn loneliness into a cost. Loneliness affects health, and health costs attracts the attention of insurers and employers and governments. When loneliness shows up on a balance sheet, it becomes a market opportunity. Third, technology makes it scalable. Apps, AI, and robot can be built once and sold for millions. Investors love recurring revenue, so money flows in and the industry grows. Here's the kicker. The uncomfortable part, the companies that promise to fix loneliness often makes more money when loneliness keeps happening. That creates attention. Solutions that scale can also normalize the problems they claim to solve. All right, let's walk through how loneliness turns into revenue step by step without jargon. People feel lonely. Thus, they buy substitutes. Thus, companies package those substitutes into repeatable products. Here's how that actually looks in practice. Therapy used to be hourly, local, and relationship based. Now you could sign up, pay a monthly fee, and get on demand counseling through an app. That subscription model is powerful. It turns one-off help into predictable income. The upside is obvious. More people can access care quickly. The downside is subtle. When care is treated like a consumer product, continuity and deep therapeutic relationships can get lost. In short, subscriptions scale access, but they don't always scale healing. The same subscription logic shows up in another corner of the loneliness economy. Employers and insurers buy mental health packages for employees. Platforms bundle therapy, coaching, and check-ins into a single service that companies can offer at scale. From a business perspective, that's efficient. One contact, many users. From a human perspective, it can feel transactional, a checkbox benefit rather than a community fix. So the market grows, but the social problem often stays the same. Now moving from human clinicians to machines. There are apps and websites where you can talk to an AI that remembers your preferences, answers late night texts, or role plays a conversation. These products are cheap to run and easy to monetize. Subscription premium features and in-app purchases. They're emotionally sticky because they're always available, but availability isn't the same as belonging. The risk here is that simulated conversations can replace attempts to build messy real-life relationships. And finally, the productized version of belonging. Companies sell belonging directly, paid Discord servers, niche membership sites, guided hobby groups, and ticketed social experiences. These give people a place to belong, and they work, often very well, but they also turn friendship into a commodity. Access becomes gated, and belonging can feel conditional on payment. That's profitable, but it's not the same as organic networks that sustain people long term. So subscriptions, employer bundles, AI companions, and paid communities. Four different business models, one common pattern. Each one helps in the short term, and each one creates recurring revenue. The problem is that the market rewards scale and retention more than it rewards rebuilding neighborhoods, workplaces, or casual social spaces. In other words, the industry gets paid for treating symptoms, not for fixing the social fabric that causes them. Imagine someone with three subscriptions: therapy, an AI companion, and a paid hobby group. Each one helps a little. Each one costs money. Meanwhile, the real social fabric, neighbors, casual friendship, workplace camaraderie, keeps fraying. The market treats symptoms. It rarely rebuilds the place where connection happens. You don't have to look far for example. Big therapy platforms turn counseling into a subscription business. AI chat platforms attract millions of users who want conversations on demand. Companies are even building robots for elderly care that can sing, remind, and respond. Those are real products, and they're growing fast. Loneliness isn't just an emotional problem, it's an economic one. It reduces productivity, increases healthcare usage, and even shortens lifespan. When loneliness becomes common, it changes what people buy, how employers design benefits, and how investors allocate capital. That's a big shift in how society organizes care and connection. If you care about real connection, here's 4 things you could keep in mind. Watch the incentives. Ask whether a product reduces loneliness long term or creates dependence. Demand outcomes, not just engagement. Are people actually less lonely months later, or are they just clicking more? Support social infrastructure, real solutions, community centers, better workplace design, public spaces. Don't make quick profits, but they matter. Use tech as a tool, not a replacement. Therapy and AI can help, but they should complement human relationships, not replace them. Loneliness became a market because people need connections, and companies know how to sell it. Some of those solutions help, some of them make money without fixing the root problem. If we want better outcomes, we need to push for products and policies that measure human well being, not just monthly revenue. I'll drop some sources below if you want to dig a little bit deeper. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe for more videos on business, science, and culture. This has been Data Junkie, and have a nice day.